everybody? Welcome back to the Lunchroom Podcast. I am your host, Dan Sundan, and I am joined by my wonderful co-host,
Jonathan.
Okay.
Come on, Joe.
Josh. And we are also joined with a very special guest,
Brianna.
Hooked by Bree. Hooked by Bree.
Yeah, you already know what's going on.
Young entrepreneur, straight out to 912. Thank you for coming on to the podcast and joining the Explore conversation. Damn.
Moving forward.
Before we get started with all the other questions and all that, I want to go ahead and ask. Want you to tell some things about yourself. Explain what you do, explain who you are, where you're from, all that good stuff.
Alright, so my name is Brianna. I have a crochet business called HookedbyBrianna. I also do content creation, so I have my YouTube channel, Brianna Sip 2. And yeah, other than that, I'm from Richmond Hill, but I ain't really live there. I'm really from Statesboro. And 19 years old. I live in Kennesaw now, but I came all the way here just to be on this podcast.
Yeah, that's love.
Dedication.
Dedication. We greatly appreciate that. Well, go ahead and start us off.
Get into it, man.
Let's go ahead and start off.
It's your business. What was the first thing you made? How do you get started?
So if you mean first thing when I first learned, that was I made a blueberry. I cried trying to make that because I was 8 years old and I was stressed out.
That's way back.
Yeah, I learned off of YouTube. I grew up on YouTube, so that's where I learned. And the first thing I made for somebody else was, I think it was another cardigan like this because they sent a picture off of Pinterest or something and they were like, can you make this? So I made that for them, and ever since then, I've been making orders for a ton of people.
How long ago was that first order?
So that was when COVID first started, because before COVID, I didn't really crochet that much. It was just something I would do sometimes. But because I was bored, I started doing it more often and posting it on Instagram, and that's why people started ordering.
Okay. That's what's up.
So, is your business your main focus, or is this a little side job you do while you're in school?
So, I mean, I guess I can say college is my first priority, but ever since COVID, it's been easy. I don't really dedicate that much time to school because a lot of it is online, and I don't really got to do that much work for real. Yeah. So even though if it's something coming up, yes, I'll focus on college more, but most of the time I crochet more than I do schoolwork.
Definitely good. At least you're honest. A lot of motherfuckers sit down. No, I'm 100% in school. I
dedicate everything to
What are you in school for?
Well, entrepreneurship. I was going to do engineering, but I didn't want to do that forever.
Yeah, that's. I
understand and business is a better degree just to have, so yeah.
All right. So for the people that don't know, you are in probably one of the healthy relationships I've ever seen. So what are some keys to keeping a healthy relationship?
Communication, compromise, because nothing is going to work if you're arguing all the time and nothing good ever comes out of it. So you just got to remember that the main point of any arguments that you do have, because there will be arguments, that you just try to get to the solution rather than just trying to win all the time. And then other than that, just don't get stuck in a routine. Make sure you go do something new. Don't just lay up in the bed all the time.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah, you got to go on adventures and stuff, travel together and stuff like that. And I think that'll keep it healthy.
It's very wise, very, very good advice.
I think that compromising one was something that a lot of people don't do, bro.
Yeah.
No, I don't do that.
It's the egos.
Nigga, what you...
That is true. The egos, the pride.
That's why. Why do you think we argue all the time?
We do argue a lot.
Pride is a killer, bro.
We don't compromise either. Out of all of our friend group, we don't. We'll just keep going.
Because you try to win the argument.
Yeah, until someone just all right, I'm done.
We will fight for hours.
Yeah.
It be over dumb shit. When we argued on the podcast, we literally sat arguing about, what was it?
Over a fucking topic on the podcast.
It's in circles. And literally.
I can't even tell you what it was.
Bro, but yeah.
No, when we were in the group chat with the FaceTime call and Honcho was arguing about he can outrun a bear.
Yeah, that was insane. And then
he died about it. He was like, oh, I can do it. I can do it.
Down that hill alone, bro. And he made me look like I'm the dumb one for saying, nigga, you're not outrunning no goddamn bear, nigga. Apparently, I'm asleep.
Yeah, I can do it.
According to them niggas.
Yeah, so
you just trying to instigate.
I can do it, yeah.
That's all he do. That's all day, every day, just instigating. Putting a little 2 cents in.
So do you believe in marriage? Like that's a goal? Not really a
Um,
goal, but like it can happen.
So I do, but my boyfriend, he's like, marriage isn't necessary.
I think why
That's a lot of people's mindset though.
I mean, I guess it's not necessary, but I like the idea of it, and I feel like that's more of a commitment than a normal relationship.
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as you're happy together, you don't have to, but I would prefer it.
Because a lot of people think like, just what's the point of a title?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't want like the paperwork involved in all
Yeah,
that
that's
shit.
what my boyfriend
Yeah.
said.
Me personally, I mean, I want to get married, but it's not like I'm not pressed.
Yeah.
Eventually, it'll happen when it happens. But I'm not like, oh, I don't want to get all that involved. Like, bro, it's like the title kind of it means more when
Yeah.
you're not just your boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, oh, that's my wife, that's my husband. Like, it's pride in that. In my
Yeah.
opinion.
I think marriage is a goal to get to though. Like
Yeah.
with anybody, like you want to, if you have been together with that person for so long, you want to work to that point in life. That's what I think about it.
Yeah.
What you think, Joe?
I don't agree with someone that long. Forever? Hey.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Forever?
Nigga.
You just didn't meet the person.
Exactly. Like if you meet that girl, checks off all the boxes. You know, black, got the butterfly locks, got the piercings. She know how to communicate. She can cater to your needs. She can be independent. These are all things.
Come on, Joe. So you telling me you wouldn't marry that girl?
Is it because of you or because?
Oh, because of me.
Okay.
I got commitment issues.
Okay.
I think she's gonna leave me like my dad.
You gotta work on those issues. So.
That's what therapy's for.
That's what therapy's for. Keep.
Yeah. But marriage is low key losing its like value. All these people in the army getting married to their homeboys.
Huh?
Yeah, that's a common thing. Cause you get extra money for it.
Yeah.
So men
Are marrying other men for extra money. And
No
benefits.
way.
Do you know anybody personally who does that, Joseph?
If I rat them out, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Okay. I don't want nobody.
Cause you gotta go through like a whole test.
Yeah.
They
A
got
test. What type of?
like they're gonna have you coming by yourself. They're gonna ask you questions about your spouse.
Oh, I thought you meant like that type of test.
Imagine. What tell the kids right now in front of me? Right now. The kids like you. If I'm not sold on it,
If you can't prove it right now, you're not getting
I'm
married.
not gonna give you that license. So with marriage, so are women the prize? At the end of the day,
No,
your wife is the prize.
no. I don't think either party is the prize. I think if anything, you should be each other's prizes. Because
Happiness.
the way people view it is like, oh, like the prize gives me everything. No, the prize is like they just sit back and not really do anything, and they just kind of like on a pedestal. When in reality, that's not really how relationships. That's not how long-lasting relationships work. Like if you a man and you do all this, then the third, and your girl is just kind of like there looking pretty. It's like, yeah, it might work for a little bit, but if she's not really putting in anything to that relationship,
Yeah, like that video of that girl who was like, "No, I'm not gonna buy no man a birthday present. I'm the
yeah,
prize."
like nigga, that's crazy. Like imagine it's your birthday, like you just had an amazing day. You hung out with your homies all day. You had a good ass day. You get home, and it's pussy for a present. I'm gonna be blown. I'm gonna be very upset.
I think just a relationship in general is the prize.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
that,
take. I fuck
That
with
bond y'all build together.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like I'm not the prize, she ain't the prize. What we have together is the prize. You feel what I'm saying?
The happiness which y'all are building towards is the ultimate prize.
Yeah.
I like that.
What are some toxic traits y'all are willing to ignore?
What's up?
Well, that's septum piercing.
I gotta.
Septum piercing, astrology, any back tattoos.
You know, he had to go into that
What you
though
saying?
first.
No.
Nah, I would like. She's probably a better person. She's not one of them.
How is nose piercings?
The septum piercing.
How is that a
You
toxic?
talking about the one like?
Yeah,
ones in
the
the middle.
bore. Yeah.
How is that a toxic
Oh.
trait?
Cause most of them got issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got daddy.
They do.
We both can't have daddy issues.
Oh,
Nah, actually, let me
okay.
fact. I don't have daddy issues. That nigga got issues with me.
Oh my god.
So let me rephrase that.
Nigga. What was the question you said?
What are toxic
Toxic
traits?
traits you ignore.
I would ignore. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't ignoring nothing. If you show me, I done said this before. You got one strike, nigga. You fuck up, do some crazy shit one time, you're done, my nigga. Like, I'm not. I just ain't got the energy to be doing all that, going back and forth, trying to play games. Oh, don't talk to me when in reality you want me to talk to you. Oh, I'm not doing none of that. Like, you got it, bro.
Yeah, I feel like at this age, you don't even need to entertain the toxicity.
Exactly.
Because what are you putting yourself through that for?
So, with your friends that are girls, what you notice toxic traits in them? It's like I should stay away from them?
Yeah.
What are the toxic traits that you notice in your friends?
Because they don't communicate and they just think people can read their minds.
Do you call them out on it?
I mean, I'd be like,
do
you
that.
can't be mad at him.
You can't really tell him like anything. You can't like say Joe had toxic traits, and I try to tell him. Does he listen?
It's not a matter of if he listens. It's just like
I was just in a chapel yesterday. I'm doing better.
It's just, but they are self-aware. They already know. They just don't care. Like one of them, she's like, I'm not gonna say no names, but she knows she just like to be with everybody. She don't commit to nothing.
Yeah.
And even if she really likes somebody, she's still gonna talk to somebody else.
Yeah, that's.
But
I ain't gonna lie,
She
that's a
already
toxic trait
knows
I'll
that,
never let go.
so-
Fuck that.
I could never.
I ain't gonna lie, if I ever got cheated on, I'm gonna cry. I ain't never cheated on and I knew about it until like far after the relationship. But like if I get cheated on now, I'm gonna
Like imagine you like.
Drum with you on that.
Like
Like,
imagine
man.
you walk in your crib, the dirty deed going on in your crib, in your bed.
my
nigga.
roommate is knocking down my girlfriend
Knocking
in the door right now. Just crying.
She got there a little too early.
I'll be.
I text her, hey babe, what you doing? She busy right now, little bro.
Wow,
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie.
I kill myself.
I might go to jail. I'm not gonna kill. I'm gonna kill somebody. The nigga that said that, hey, he's gone. Cause the fact that he knew, like, she's busy right now, little bruh. Now you being disrespectful. Now I gotta knock you off. I'm not taking that.
I'm sending it,
disrespect.
man.
I'm
I'm
sending
saying that dude from Adventure Time. You know the dude from Adventure Time with the fire?
I can't think of his name right now. I know you're talking about though.
He got hit in the boiling lungs.
I was never an Adventure Time guy.
me neither.
What? Really?
I like Parrot Kings and Lab Rats.
I ain't really watch a lot of cartoons.
What?
It wasn't
Then what did you
about-
watch?
Well,
wasn't
the only
about
one I watched was like Gravity Falls. That one was.
Gravity Hard.
You know,
Gravity
Gravity
Falls.
Falls has
Forgot about that
two
one.
seasons.
Yeah, that shit is
That
insane.
all
That shit
episodes
ran for
I've
like,
seen is like they only have two.
it
Yeah.
ran for like 6 years.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
That was a good show. 10 out of 10.
But other than that, I just watch like real people like Hannah Montana and Ant Farm.
Yeah, I was
and
a
stuff like that.
Disney kid. I wasn't really
Yeah.
watching the cartoons.
I was a little bit of both. Like I really watched both
Nah,
like equally.
Mm-mm.
Nah,
I
When
hate
regular show was on,
cartoons.
that
Regular
was on the
show,
TV. I ain't gonna lie.
I was never.
Me and my brother,
I
like-
watch it now though.
You know, with your cable, you could like record shit and like
Yeah.
watch it later. We used to record.
If you
When
missed
we
it, you
had that
missed
bit,
it, yeah.
we used to record every episode of the regular show.
Now we got everything on streaming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Atlanta. Yeah, she started at Atlanta.
I haven't started it yet.
Bro, that show is so. Have you watched Atlanta?
No.
Oh
What?
my God,
Bro, that's
so.
bro.
At least I'm not the only one that ain't watched.
That show is.
Well, y'all talking about the clip y'all showed me the other day?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
Bro, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Hey, I don't know if we could.
Josh, you're the funniest
what
person
happened.
We gonna
in the
speak
world,
on
Josh. You're the funniest
We
person
can't
in the world.
say what happened. I'm not even talking about what you said. I'm just talking about the show. That
Oh.
clip we saw.
But it's the same difference.
Yeah, he's insane. We ain't gonna talk about that. But that show, hey, you gotta watch it. Like,
You know what y'all watching? Phase 5. What y'all most excited for?
Are you into Marvel and shit like that?
Jeez, what
I'll-
do you do?
That's a guy thing.
it's not a guy thing. There are plenty of women who are
Well,
into it.
I don't.
I'm a Marvel casual, so I only go when y'all say we gotta go watch things.
I like.
I'm gonna
Spider-Man.
say since we can't really get into the topic because she don't really know it. Phase 5 with W for sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be tuning in because the last year and a half or so has been shit.
Shit.
Shit. nigga.
What about the chokehold astrology just has on everybody? Every girl I meet, oh, what's your sign?
Do you believe in astrology?
Please.
She
So-
no, she gave me a crystal. We were leaving school one day.
But
I had it in my car for like all summer.
But hear me out though. I don't like I see it as a symbol. It's not like, oh, it's gonna have powers and it's gonna do something for me. But it's like if I have a rose quartz it reminds you of love, and then you just, whenever that's on your mind, you like manifest it in your head. Don't get on me for saying that.
I was with you. You had me in the first half. You had me in the first half.
That Chris ain't do shit for me.
But
That shit sat in my mental console ain't do shit.
Wow.
because you didn't believe.
Oh my!
You
You're
gotta
right. I
have
didn't
that
rub it. I didn't
no,
clean it. You
no.
know what I mean? I
You
didn't.
gotta have that intention.
Nigga.
With anything though, you don't even need the crystals though. That's just so you can better materialize things, but it's all in your head. If you believe in something, it'll happen.
At least she's not deep into it, bro.
Like, oh my
Oh
god.
God, he's name dropping.
Name dropping.
He name drops her all the time.
He does.
But you need to call me or something.
We gotta get her on the podcast so she can explain herself.
Yeah, she needs to defend
Y'all don't know who
herself.
Vanna is, man.
I trust me, I know who that is.
So is that like the furthest you get into it? You don't believe in none of the like, oh, they're a Gemini, so they're a
Well,
piece of.
see-
Gemini say.
Yeah, you don't
I
get
can't
into
be
none
with
of
No,
them.
that.
it's because I don't even have a good memory, so I can't remember what all the signs are supposed
How
to
do you
be.
remember that in the first place?
All the signs are the same shit.
Like-
Like, folks know what every sign means.
I don't know how.
Nigga,
Really?
I looked all that shit up. Yeah, all 12 of them signs. It all
It's
says
the
the
same
same thing,
thing.
just like a little remix.
But I didn't find out what my sign was until last year.
Really?
I didn't know I was a Sagittarius.
I
I didn't know what the fuck
I don't
it
know what
was,
that
bro.
means.
You give me Sag vibes.
No, you know
Actually,
you're kind, you're hardworking, you're really
No,
ambitious.
none of that. None of that.
Like
It's a
nigga,
piece of shit.
Last time I messed with a Sag, it didn't go well, so I can't be with you. I can't.
that is tough. That is
Now, Sags are bad people, though. I ain't gonna lie. Lissa was a bad person.
who?
There you
He keeps dropping
That's,
names.
that's why we gotta.
That's what we got Daniel for.
That's our editor. That's why we gotta make him
Yeah,
go
you
to
just
work.
put extra
You
work
make
on
me
him.
work harder. I worked hard enough, nigga. I was editing yesterday, nigga.
We love it. That's give me some.
Fuck you, Joseph.
Let's talk about goddamn Duke Dennis. I've been meaning to say something to that nigga. If that's really his baby, he's a terrible person.
I haven't even seen a rumor of him having a kid.
So supposedly he got this girl pregnant, and then she DM'd him and was like, "Yo, I'm pregnant," and he was like, "I don't care. It ain't want nothing to do with it."
Go ahead.
In his defense, though, if you're just gonna DM somebody that you're pregnant, you don't even know for real.
But
there's
if
a
that's
point.
your
But they
thing.
did link together like recently. They were together. They were linked together like,
Okay.
and then like a month later.
She could have linked
could've-
with
Yeah, I about to say she could have linked with
She
hella
coulda
other
had-
people.
She could have linked with him the next one night.
Until they do
The
like a
next
DNA
night,
test.
She could have been out being a what, Josh?
A whore.
Could have been out being a whore.
Four. Nah, but nigga, I just watched the video on it like last night. It was either this one or last night. That nigga basically said that wasn't his, and he said like even if it was his, he would never tell nobody. So he kind of like
Damn, Drake.
He's kind of teetering on the line like nigga, that's your baby, nigga. But I don't know. It's like if you don't want to share the information,
You
don't
know what?
have
Nothing to do
to.
with his kids. Something like that.
Oh my god.
Bro, why am I laughing?
He's
Sorry,
sending
sorry.
so many shots. He's
Sorry.
sending so
I
many
love that
shots.
nigga.
You gotta edit in like a count for how many times he mentioned.
We should. That's a good ass idea. What the fuck?
Hashtag Jeremy.
Oh my god.
Hey, nah, hey, if you stay to the end of the podcast, Jeremy is going to be the word to put in the conversation.
Jeremy.
Yeah, you said
Jeremy.
I'm gonna
I'ma go-
I'm gonna blot it out, and we gonna do this.
These celebrities are crazy. They're like Saweetie shooting her shot in front of everybody.
Nigga, I would have been.
Well, I would have been a brick out that bitch, boy.
I've been barking, nigga. I would have hopped that fence. So I'm talking like she was looking at that nigga for like a whole
I'm talking
minute.
about she was staring at his
Pointing him
ass.
out. Hey, say what's your name?
I would have said, "Nah, I got a girlfriend."
Fuck that. I'm single if that.
Sorry, shorty.
What's wrong with her?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm saying like if she was if I was her type, that shit'd be.
If I was there and Sweetie was pointing me out, she was like, "What's your name?" I've been like, "My name's Joe, but hit me up later."
Nah, Joe, you would have got hella clout if you would have declined her, bro.
Niggas would have been like, "Oh my god, he's gay." There was girls would have been in the comments, "He's gay, he's gay."
Nah, you would have said like you got a girlfriend, you would have hella clout for me.
Niggas would have been like, if I would have just said no, niggas would have been like, "Nah, he's gay, he's gay." If that was me, I would have jumped on the stage.
Yeah, sweet. That is a woman right there, boy. I'm not messing up that episode. That's the only chance you got.
As soon as I'm gonna be like, "My name Quavo."
Oh,
Playboy had tweaking.
you're
Bro,
fucking
she gonna
idiot.
be mad.
I got a question for everybody at the table. So imagine you like at a dinner table or whatever, and It's you and 5 other seats. Top 5 people, dead or alive, you would like to have a conversation with. And why? Starting with our special guest.
Yeah, you go
5
first.
people. So, Yara Shahidi, because I just like her. She's a good role model.
Wait, isn't that the girl from Grownish?
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
God.
Teeth a little fucked up.
Boy, God. I don't even care.
I think J. Cole, just because he's like an icon.
Yeah.
You already know.
Jermaine.
Yeah. Might get,
Haircut.
Okay.
might get him to let me hop on, like
Hop
do
on
a
the
little. I could do his little intro, do a little phone
Okay,
call.
I mean, that would be lit.
That's valid.
I guess Whitney Houston, just because. I mean, I want to meet her. She's good at singing. I don't know. I just like her.
You know you're a bad person. You know you're a bad person, Joseph.
Joe, what the fuck?
This is the second joke today he made about Whitney Houston, bro.
What did I say?
We was in Books A Million looking at vinyls, and someone said, "Oh, this is a Whitney Houston album." He said, "Man, she should have been in a bathtub." I said, "Nigga, what is your problem? Why would you say that? Put your phone down and answer the question. Why would you say
You
that?"
sick fuck.
Hey, yo, shout out Ike.
That's the wrong person.
First, yeah, that was just shouting him out first.
Hey, all right, bro. Let her get back to the list, bro. Fuck that. Let her get back to the list.
Zendaya, just because she's so talented
My God.
and she seems like she has a good personality. We would probably have fun together.
True.
And then lastly, I'll try to think of another guy just to have a variety. So, I guess Future, just to see his mindset about his
You already
life.
know his mindset. You only gotta meet him.
Mindset.
You don't have to meet Future, know his mindset,
Tom
bro.
gonna have to be there. Tom gonna be there. Make sure
Just to
that's
see
happening.
what's going on in his head, you know?
Bro, he talk about it in his music.
But you don't know for real. He could just
Bro,
be saying
what
something.
that nigga-
It could just be his.
I never liked you.
Persona. His,
What did he?
Yeah.
What did he text his son? He said, "Your mama's a hoe." Like, nigga, what is your problem, nigga? That's a terrible nigga. That nigga's a piece.
Joe, who's your 5, bro?
That's a piece of shit.
Easily, I'm taking Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and Rosa Parks off rip.
Damn, you just stealing all mine, nigga.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
Just,
valid. That's
I'm
valid.
gonna be like, I love everything y'all did for me, but y'all finna be mad, bro. That shit was worthless. I ain't gonna lie.
Worthless.
What they did was worthless.
No,
They still hate us.
fuck, it wasn't worthless, nigga.
Nah, I mean, you could have been better.
What do you expect, nigga? It's
I'm gonna have Whitney Houston.
this nigga. This nigga here,
You keep making jokes about
She can
me.
show me her backstroke. And
You gotta edit some of this out, bro. There's no way this man's a fucking bad person like this, bro.
We're exposing him as a piece of shit.
yeah, I'll probably do probably like Tom Holland.
Why Tom Holland?
Ask some questions about some name.
You're an odd nigga. You are an odd nigga.
What it smell like?
You wanna go then?
All right, I guess I'll go. First person, Kanye West. Because that nigga, bro, just to pick that nigga mind, and that's a nigga I want to see just how he just does shit. Cause that fucking
Bad
genius. How is he a bad guy?
Terrible
He's
husband.
not bad.
How is he a bad guy?
Kim said he was a terrible husband.
That's Kim
Kim-
Kardashian.
Yeah, that's Kim.
Kim might have been a terrible wife, but was husband number 4? She's clearly the problem in all these relationships. I mean, hey,
Maybe she was picking the wrong guys.
so she's the problem. That's what I'm hearing right now, nigga. But Kanye, I'm gonna go ahead and say Martin Luther King, because I need to know, is the rumors true? Was he cheating on Coretta with a white woman? I need to know if that is true. I don't think it's true, but just to hear it for the horse's mouth, and also like some advice on
You know.
the
He did.
I don't think he did it, bro.
I don't know.
That voicemail in that movie seemed pretty legit.
What movie? Selma?
Yeah, that voicemail.
Nigga, shut up,
That
nigga.
voicemail seemed pretty legit.
All right, third person. I'm gonna go Bean, Kobe. I'm gonna go Kobe Bean Bryant. Just hard-working nigga, real stand-up guy. He's a good fucking guy. Hard worker. Why are you looking at me so funny?
What did he accuse her?
I don't want to do my list anymore,
My
bro.
fault,
Really,
my fault.
like, what
That
the
nigga,
fuck?
he was acquitted. As far as I
mean,
know,
I mean,
that nigga.
yeah.
Hey, we can have a conversation, do some
People,
research
but
on
there's
that.
a lot of athletes that they just forget about. Ben Roethlisberger too.
I don't know who that is.
Steelers QB.
He was like quarterback for the Steelers.
What did he do?
Like sexually assaulted him. He came down. He was in Pittsburgh. Took a jet down here, and then sexually assaulted a girl, like somewhere in this area.
Like Georgia area or Statesboro?
Okay then. Well, assuming that Kobe Bryant is innocent, I'll have him as my third person. I should have thought about this more.
Yeah, this was a hard question on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot.
I'm trying to think.
That's why Josh was trying to get us to go for it.
Nah, I already knew who my first one was gonna be.
All right. For Jesus. I knew it was gonna laugh. I knew it was gonna laugh, bro. Bro, we gotta have a conversation about what's up, man. How things been going in heaven? How's heaven? Ask him like, what should we? How should we handle things going on down here? Cause you know it's mad crazy, and niggas act like they don't know you. They be playing on your name down here. I need you to. We need to have a talk with the people down here. And are you good? Put it down. All right, the fifth spot. Man, who?
Your mom.
I don't like this nigga. Don't dap that nigga.
Nah, yeah, that was good, bro.
All right, 5. I'm probably gonna go LeBron because that nigga. What is so?
Joe has literally criticized every person on your list, bro.
Bro, because LeBron, that nigga, bro, I like that ass. Like
For sure.
to have a conversation with him about how he handles all the hate. I want to know like how he's able to like overcome all that, block everything out, and exceed expectations. Because that nigga's been an overachiever for 20 years.
Ask him, does he know the lyrics to any songs?
We already know that nigga.
It's automatic no.
That nigga's
No.
bro. That nigga's nasty.
You don't know shit about shit.
All right, Josh.
You know what my first one is, Joe?
Go.
Kobe Bean Bryant.
When you said that shit, it made me not even want to put him first, bro.
Bro, we don't know, bro.
I doubt he did it.
Only reason-
I was just hating.
I would say the only reason he brought it up because he want to be a fucking contrary.
Well, first, obviously, it's Kobe. Next is Chad Boswick.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Chad. Black Panther?
Oh, Chadwick Boseman. Oh,
I thought it was Boswick.
Boswick.
nah.
Isn't it Boswick?
It's Chadwick Boseman.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought it was Chad Boswick.
It's Chadwick.
Yeah, it is Chad.
It's Chadwick?
It's definitely
Yeah.
Chadwick.
I done said his name
is
wrong.
a crazy name, my nigga. Chadwick Boseman.
I done said his name. That is Chadwick. All right.
Yeah, Chadwick.
Chadwick,
Boseman.
yeah.
Chadwick Boseman. That's a good ass pick. I should have.
Third, probably Clay. I want to talk to him about like how he faced adversity
Rocco.
of being hurt for 2 years straight and then being able to come back.
Asking me to bring Rocco.
Ruby Rose.
You're horny, bro. You are horny.
Right.
Like so
He
horny
shooting a
it
shot.
doesn't make any
He
sense.
shooting a shot. Anybody say nothing when Sweetie was shooting a shot? He shooting a shot.
Sweetie.
So she better
So you're
than
saying,
any-
yeah, you're
she
saying
better than any
that.
regular nigga because she's Sweetie. That ain't even her real name.
What is that? That's 3?
Yeah,
No, that's 4.
what do you say? Chadwick Boseman, Kobe.
Kobe, Clay.
That's 4, yeah.
Last one.
Shit. YB.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
NBA, young
YB.
boy.
Young boy. Ain't gonna shoot a spot.
Just because that's my favorite rapper, bro. I had to meet him.
Favorite rapper.
Mm.
Well, that's a bad take. That's
What's wrong with that?
Speak your mind.
Speak your mind.
He's kind of overrated.
Mm.
I don't know. The only people I know who really like him is the girls, just because they think he's cute, which I don't think
That
he's
is one
cute
ugly
either.
nigga.
He's not cute.
That's a W take. That nigga is overrated.
The amount of hate I do start
I'm not gonna say anything.
You looking at me
bro.
with so
I'm
disgusting.
not gonna say anything, bro. I'm not gonna say anything.
You probably get this often, but it's because it's true.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Okay.
That's get in it.
Yeah, but hey, do what you gotta do. Like this is a podcast.
Yeah,
all
you gotta
friends
make,
here,
you gotta make
all
conversation.
Speak
What
your
makes him overrated?
He's not that good.
Numbers don't lie though.
Okay.
Numbers
People
do
be
not
listening-
lie at all.
People be listening to who? Lil Pump back in the day? Do the numbers
But
not
has
lie?
has Lil Pump stretch lasted longer than YB stretch?
Mm.
YB has one of the best fan bases in the world.
fan base doesn't equal good music. Though.
He got a good fan base because they like his music, obviously. So a majority of the people love his
A
music.
lot of people like trash music though.
Yeah, Whitney
I
Houston.
listen to trash.
Oh my god. What are you on today?
Bro, Joe,
He's getting such a kick out of this.
Leave, bro.
He's enjoying this way too much.
There's no way you're making fun of a
A dead
Well,
man?
Dead
dead
woman,
person.
just say it. She's dead.
I sound like Charleston White, man.
Bro,
That is so funny, boy. Hating man in the world.
he's low key proving a lot of the people right because his whole reason for doing all that is to say
That-
these niggas ain't on shit.
Bro.
And he's been talking crazy. And the only person who had the balls to step to him was Soulja Boy. He got his ass maced. You say he got maced with a red beam on it. That shit was so fucking funny.
Wait, ain't Mace a damn pepper spray?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Charleston White.
So you telling me his pepper spray had a red beam
had a
on it?
red dot.
I'd be so scared if I seen a red dot and then it's just Mace.
He got dual wheels mace.
Bro.
You see a red dot from a mile away.
And it's
He
fucking
walk up
maced.
closer to you, it's fucking Mace. I'll shit my pants.
That nigga is a crazy individual. I have another question. At one point in, you creating a business, you started getting sales, started getting more recognition. When did you realize that, like, okay, I can really do this, like I can really make a decent amount of money on this?
So first, I just looked at other YouTube videos because I was like, I know somebody did this before. And then I saw the different ways crocheting that you can make money. And it was like I can make patterns and stuff too, and that's more of a passive way. And then to also make YouTube videos, and then I can document like making stuff for other people, so that's two forms of way to make money. And then like with making stuff by itself, at first I wasn't pricing myself what I should have because I was like, people aren't gonna be able to buy it. And I was just focused on trying to get more people to have my stuff first before I try to up my prices. So let's say back then I would make a beanie and that would be like $15. But a beanie for me would take like 1 to 2 hours to make. And then like I have to buy the yarn, do the shipping and all of that. So that really wasn't as much as I should have did. And now I do it for like probably 35 to 40 for a beanie. So that's better. But yeah, so it's just a learning process on being able to make more money while crocheting, just because you got to be bold enough to up your prices.
Yeah.
Are you still like
Only work.
learning?
I mean, there's always something that I don't know how to do, but I really know how to do all the basics now, so I can really make anything from knowing those basics because you just need to know those stitches and you can make pretty much anything. And I feel like that's why now I'm at the point where I make tutorials and stuff for other people just because of the knowledge that I gained from over the years.
I never really thought about it like that. Like you can make money off of tutorials, bro.
Yeah.
Like literally, because when you put it on YouTube, you hella views, you get paid from it.
Yeah. That I be seeing all type of tutorials like 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, even just like 200, 300, 400K. Like that's a decent amount of money, and that's just all some channels do. Just teach you how to do certain things, and those people get paid the most on YouTube.
And going back to the prices and shit, I feel like everybody has to start low.
Yeah.
Because when people see your prices are overpriced, folks
Especially
buying
if you
that.
like a black-owned business, because people kind of like got that stigma. Oh, they upcharging for
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's always like the fact that you had that in your mind. Said, okay, I'm gonna start low, and then as I get my recognition, I'm gonna start showing them like how I should charge. You think you're gonna not jack up the price, but you think you're gonna go up more in prices as more orders and more demand comes in?
So now I have raised them a lot because before, let's say a cardigan like this, I had it like $80, which was not anything. But now I have them as like $4.50 at the lowest.
Oh, dang.
So, and people be buying it too. So I just raised my prices because now that I have different forms of income and not just crocheting, I have like the leeway for me to just have higher prices and just wait longer for people to order things because it won't be as rapid as it was before since it's higher.
Yeah.
But since now I make money from like Reels and YouTube and stuff like that, then that's not my priority anymore really.
So when people buy, like, do you give them like a date of when it'll be done, and then like how long it'll take to ship?
So usually I just say like 1 to 2 weeks because honestly I can crochet pretty fast now since I've been doing it for so long. But if they don't need it by a certain time, I usually don't tell them a time. It's just because they know that it's handmade, so they don't expect it quickly.
Yeah, don't let my barber hear this. That's price. I'm still gonna go.
But the thing with him is like, with barbering it's the same way. Like you start low, people start to see your haircuts are good.
Yeah.
When you get more clientele, so you really have no choice.
It started at $7, went to 12, went to 15, then went to 20, then 25. Now he think about going with 30. When he say 30, I'm.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I paid 30
If it's
for
good.
it.
Man, that's how he think.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, Monty charged me 20 still because he been my barber since I was 7.
I ain't gonna
I mean not 7, 7th grade.
Ain't no haircut worth no $30 now.
Dang, we're gonna get to the point in life where haircuts are gonna be like 50
He
plus.
said something about.
No.
All right.
I'm gonna still be getting kitchen cut. from my
Yeah, just
pops.
learn how to cut your own. You're really gonna save a lot of money.
Yeah, I was supposed to learn how to do that, but
Hey, Terrence will show you how to cut your hair. My barber, he'll show you.
I have
$50.
I have a father who cuts hair, so I can learn from him.
That man said $50 for an hour
But to learn
to
how,
learn how to cut hair.
nigga, please, I can do it
You
for
can-
free.
Go on YouTube.
Look up-
Everything's
literally go on
all the
YouTube.
tutorials they up there on YouTube.
And with the things you post, you don't just post crocheting tutorials, it's workouts too.
Well, that's what I do more on Instagram. I want to do more on YouTube though, but I know most of my audience, they're there for the crochet.
We should have got it with the gym culture topic, Joe. The one we had the other episode.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
We were talking about how much we love to go to the gym.
Well, yeah, you can still talk about the gym. You could talk about how some girls are uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't want to
working
get. I
out
don't want to
in the
get
gym.
muscular. You can't get muscular going to the gym once. It takes time. You can't just get big.
See, I used to think that though, because I didn't know anything about working out. So I was like, anytime me and Kyle would go to work out, I'd be like, I don't want to do arms.
I don't want to
Because
get
I don't want
muscular.
some big arms. But I have some pretty toned arms already without even working out, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't want to look like Serena Williams. No offense.
My
but-
sister, she's a cheerleader at Statesboro High. She like a base. So she hits the gym like bench
Yeah.
press and stuff. And she flexed me the other day. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She's stronger than you, Joe.
She ain't strong enough. I go in the room and beat her ass every day just to let her know.
Jeez.
Why? That's extreme.
I'm still a big dude, big dog.
That's-
Joe just being an annoying brother.
Because she will come in there and try to beat my ass. And then
Okay,
we're in there. Then we're in there hitting.
Yeah,
I thought you were just saying like,
I
okay,
was saying,
fuck
like,
it.
you just walk in here, let me beat you up quick. Like,
The other day I came in here with Tombstone Power Driver. Dropped her.
okay, nigga.
Had to let her know who runs this shit.
But going back to because you had mentioned that you make money on Reels and YouTube. As someone who's trying to get monetized, like how did you what would you recommend to not just me but other people, like, you know, how to grow a certain audience, how to get watch time up, audience retention, all these things that go into getting a channel monetized?
So honestly, you gotta make content that people find value for them to listen to too. That's why I do like tutorials, because those get me a lot of watch time, because obviously they're gonna watch through the whole video.
Yeah, they have to.
And then with like entertainment stuff, like if I do, I'm dyeing my hair or something, that doesn't get as much because that doesn't help them in any way. That's just my life.
Yeah, that's
So with like your titles and stuff, make sure you have like something educational, I guess, for somebody to get value from, so they'll want to click on it because they'll be like, oh, I can hear about this too. And then also I have Tubebuddy. It's like an extension you can get, and it tells you like your SEO score, because your SEO is like how high up your video will be, or like the searches that it'll get whenever somebody types in like podcast, like how far up that'll be.
What's it called again?
Tubebuddy, so Tube buddy. And with that,
Say
it
that.
just tells you like the trending hashtags that will go good with your video. And it tells you like how many clicks are coming from those tags too. So you know what tags work best for you. And then just like, I like making long titles because it doesn't matter. People aren't going to search the whole thing, but if they search part of that title, it's going to pop up on all of those searches.
Yeah.
And then your description matters too. You put a lot of like the topics in the description, because anything from your description can also pop up on YouTube.
Word.
That's a good
Hey,
idea.
I didn't know that. You did. I remember because you when you had DM'd our account, you was like, add chapters. Like, we're definitely gonna get into that a
Yeah.
little more.
You drop knowledge.
Yeah, do better, man.
Yeah, that's what
Fucking job.
nigga. We've had 4, not even 4. This is what, episode 8? We've had 8 episodes be successful so far. I think I'm doing a good job, nigga.
Yeah, you're doing
Fuck you,
good.
nigga.
Because I've been making videos for a long
Yeah.
time.
What was it like, Kobe, when you made that video, you dye your hair, and that just had like 1 million views on
Yeah,
TikTok?
on TikTok it has like 4.7 million now.
Yeah. I remember some accounts were reposting it. I was like,
Yeah. I was like, okay. And that's whenever I started like posting more too. Because it's like when I get bursts of like views and stuff, that's when I make sure I make a lot of content.
Mm-hmm.
So then all of that will get the views too.
Yeah.
This nigga got 1 million view video, then upload for a month. Like, nigga,
Yeah,
you
Joe, I think that was your
I
downfall,
didn't
bro.
want it, bro.
sold
I
it.
didn't want
You
it,
didn't
bro.
want it.
I didn't want the hype,
This
bro.
man Joe went viral.
I didn't want the
Stupid,
hype, bro.
I'm surprised that nobody tried to repost your shit. Because at that time, everybody was posting about Euphoria.
Yeah.
You could have. I gave him a video
Bro,
idea.
so many people were like come up to me like, I seen you somewhere, and I was like, on TikTok. Like when I was working at Market, bro, a group of kids came in there and was like, bro, I know him. And I was like, no, you don't, man. Look, where your mama, nigga? Where your mama?
But that's the coolest thing though, because it was like 2 times when I was in Atlanta, and one time I was at Paint and Sip, and I was just sitting there, and then some girl came up to me, and she was like, I just wanted to say hey, because I follow you on Instagram, and I just wanted to say.
I want to get like that one day. Please, fuck.
Bro,
Yeah.
that getting recognized in public is like the weirdest moment. Like your first time, it's like, what the fuck just happened?
And now you're starting to get recognized by celebrities.
Well, yeah, that too.
That shit
yeah, that
crazy.
big. Yeah, we gotta
bro.
talk about that big ass.
We gotta talk about that.
Big ass.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's crazy.
You gotta get into that for sure.
So I made a skirt and a hat for Day Fior, Future's
Okay.
ex-girlfriend, if y'all ain't know.
I didn't even know that.
Future.
That was my cousin.
Oh. I don't keep up what.
I didn't know
I
that.
didn't either until I looked her up.
When I saw 1.7
I was
mil,
like,
I clicked on that profile. I said, "What?"
I was like, yo, she made it.
Yeah.
She made it.
But then whenever I told my sister, she makes graphics and stuff, and my sister, she was like, oh, she made a logo for her before, and she made it for like her friend group too. So I'm like, okay, so since I got in the friend group, I'm probably gonna get all of them too. So it's just like that's gonna open up a lot of opportunities for me. It would have been better if she tagged me, but
Yeah. You got your bag. You did what you had to do.
But she reposted me on her story, and then her stylist did too. So I did get some more followers from that.
Is there a way she found out about you? Like,
Maybe just because I have a lot of followers as a crochet account on there, and then she's in the Atlanta area, but she's from Savannah, and that's 2 places that I was close to already. So maybe that's how she found me, or just through my sister, because she already worked with my sister before.
How do you deal with like burnout and creative block?
So really, I go through spurts. Sometimes I don't crochet at all, but then whenever I do, it's like I don't want to stop. So like lately, I've been doing it a lot because first of all, I knew I was gonna get the hype soon whenever she posted the picture. So I was like, I gotta make sure I keep the things coming. And then it's like now I also have that added motivation, like I'm monetized finally, so now I'm not doing it for nothing in the short term. And it's like whenever I do have burnout, I relax because I know I work too hard, and it's like I don't know when to quit. And it's like whenever I do something, I don't stop until it's done. And that's still not good, but I'm still working on that part. But that does lead to
How do
it.
you handle people hating on you? Like,
I never had no haters before.
you never had no haters? You were just,
Still, I'm surprised.
Reed's always been nice, so it's just like,
yeah, there's no reason to hate, bro. It's hard to hate on somebody like
If you
that.
hating on Bree, it's like, all right, nigga, you're dragging it, nigga.
But I thought some people, like on the internet, like people be mean to anybody.
People do
But it's
talk.
like,
People
I
do
still
talk
never
shit
got
like
a
me.
hate comment.
You were just born a hater, bro.
yeah, if I didn't know you were, I'd be hating on you. This shit ain't even hard, man.
All right, Joe.
Joe just a born hater.
Hater. Like, buddy, them dudes from Atlanta. Oh my god. I was telling niggas to dig up their dead homie. So guess what?
Oh my.
Can't be my ass. So what?
You love drama. That's what it is.
Yes.
You want some
I did
entertainment?
have some death threats. I had to make a whole new.
Joe had death threats.
They was DMing me saying, "You ever in Atlanta? Nigga, I will kill you."
Oh, so that's why you made a new IG account in the middle of high school. I'm like, nigga, what are you
There was
doing?
a woman in a wheelchair saying, "Nah, you don't joke about that shit." I said, "Stand up."
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Joe just
I
disrespectful,
ain't had no dad in
bro.
my life.
What count? What's the count, bro? What's the count?
I think that's like 5 or 6, bro.
I ain't had no dad in my life, man.
7.
7.
My fault. My fault, Poppy.
Hey, what you talking about?
Sir.
We're getting into Joe.
Oh, do you feel like it's worse for a girl to have daddy issues or a man?
Men, bro. Because men don't know how to cope with anything. So once they have the daddy issues, the issues are for life. Women get a pass. They'll be like, "Oh, I go to therapy." They're like, "Okay, that's good." And niggas be like, "Yo, I go to therapy." And niggas be like, "Oh, look at them."
I feel like now it's different though.
Yeah, probably now, but I started going to therapy like last year, beginning of fall semester. Yeah, bro. When I started telling niggas to go to therapy, they were leaving me on red like, "This nigga weird, bro."
So you would text your homeboys.
I'd be like, "Yeah, bro, I got a therapy session tomorrow." And they'll be like, "Cool."
Damn, nigga.
Bro, when Joe had told me, Joe, you ain't told me about recently.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even know you were going to therapy.
Yeah.
I asked him what was wrong. He didn't tell me.
That nigga, bro.
I said, me and my therapist talk about it.
Yeah, we was talking. He was in the group chat, and like he was like, "I've been going for a month." I'm like, "Damn, nigga, you ain't say a word to nobody."
I didn't know at all.
He still like every time was like, "Hey, come hoop, come do this, that, and the third." He was there. He ain't never said, "Man, I got something to do." It's like, damn, nigga, why you keeping it a secret?
Right, niggas are bullies, bro.
Man,
Niggas,
fuck what
I
you
think niggas
supposed to
think
do,
like
Joe?
me, bro. I think niggas think.
True.
If a nigga would be like, "Man, I'm going to therapy," I'm like, look at this nigga trying to better himself. Look at this nigga.
Well,
So, Joe, you going to therapy right now. If somebody else tells you they're going to therapy, what would you tell them?
If I don't know him, I'm like, "Bro, that's good, bro. You gonna better yourself."
yeah,
Thank you.
Cause
I thought you were
don't
going to say
just
some
hate on- I don't
shit.
just hate on random people now.
yeah, that would be crazy.
I jokingly hate now, but
So, what if it was one of your homeboys going to therapy?
nigga, if you don't suck it up.
But they could tell you the same
If it's
thing.
the same nigga going
They could tell him the same thing.
on the way to his therapy session, nigga, tighten up.
Do better. What are you talking about?
Fuck it up.
Grow a pair.
Would you want somebody to do that to you though?
I don't care what nobody do to me.
Yeah, you do,
Yeah.
Joe. That's why you go to therapy.
If it or him.
Right, that's why you go to therapy.
That's why you go to
I
therapy.
do go to therapy, and I'm happy about it.
Okay.
So why you gotta make fun of other people?
Right.
If they're
Joe, what if I
close
try to go to
you?
therapy? What would
If
you
try to
tell
go to
me?
therapy, I'd be like, "Josh, it's great, Josh. Stop being such a
No,
pussy,
you
dog."
wouldn't. I thought he was gonna leave it at that, bro. He had to add in that last part.
Yeah, I had to. Another crazy thing to think about, the dead roommate rule. About
I never knew
college.
that. I never knew that
until you told
fucking.
me about
Yeah.
it yesterday.
I didn't know about it either.
All right, Joe.
Like,
Nice to meet you. And
All right, so are you taking the dead roommate?
Are you,
Come on, bro.
taking a dead roommate?
Well, explain it first.
Okay,
Okay,
so the dead roommate rule basically saying if it's you live in a dorm and your roommate passes away throughout the school year, you get an automatic 4.0.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. If he passes away, you just get a 4.0.
So are you taking the 4.0 or would you rather your roommates still be alive?
bro, why is this shit true?
Huh?
He just looked it up.
Oh, I'm like, what is this nigga talking about?
Bruh. If I'm not a part of it, then yeah, nigga die. I don't care.
What the fuck, Joseph?
My education more important than this nigga, bruh.
This nigga's a bad person.
No.
I've been saying
Something got into
this
Joe
nigga
today,
is
bro.
a bad person.
Something got into
Shout
Joe
out my
today.
roommate that coming year, bro. We gonna be the best of
Now,
friends.
if your roommate died,
I'm saying,
There's some evidence right here.
No, Joe, do not say anything. No.
First.
This nigga's incriminated himself.
What if he sees it like he gets me? I'm gonna get him before he gets me.
Nigga,
Like you get to the crib, right?
you screwed
You just as soon as you walk in, you hear this part. What are you doing?
Imagine.
As soon as you walk in, you hear this part.
Imagine.
I'm walking straight out that door, going to the car, going
My hair's so
home.
bad. Look, the nigga had braids.
That's not me.
Imagine you walk in and you hear this part playing. And
Oh,
He comes up behind you.
And as soon as he presses pause, he says, "Joseph,
Like I walk in.
Legs crossed.
Like I walk in.
I've been expecting
I
you.
just-
expecting
I'm
you."
just hearing it, and I walk in and see nobody in there. Close the door. He's right behind me.
Like the fucking
I've been
Riddler,
expecting you.
The Riddler in the Batman movie.
Yeah,
The light
that opening
flickers and he's
scene.
behind you.
Joe ain't gonna lie, bro.
You just fucked up.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
No, you fucked up.
But we don't know who that was. We're going to get vengeance.
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, who is?
You not getting get back for me?
Wow, damn.
What's that TikTok sound? Go get back. Go get back. Help me out, nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. You was praying on that nigga downfall.
Yeah, I mean that is a.
What is that? You can't beat my ass.
Okay, you gonna murk your
If
ass.
he not gonna beat your ass, he gonna
Karma,
kill your ass.
Karma and yin and yang. I believe in that for real.
Put your ass in the grave. Your ass keep playing with it.
That's why I got some bad car. You know, you're not supposed to have sex in a car.
Why?
I don't believe
It's disrespectful to the car. So
It's a car.
what do you mean?
Is your car
What do you
human being?
mean? What do you mean?
So if you,
You see how bad my car is?
so you
You're not
don't
having sex
believe.
in a car,
Joe was kind of already like that, bro.
Your shit like that.
bro. All the shit that be breaking.
Bro, it's a 2012
No,
Dodge Charger.
I blame another nigga that used to drive my shit all the time. I blame that nigga. That nigga did it in my car a lot.
You should blame yourself for trying to knock him down with 2 other niggas in the car. Hey, make
I
sure.
wasn't trying to. I'm trying to get a free ride. I'm trying to get us home. I was selling my body for us to go home.
Nah, that's selling your body is crazy.
I had to help us out, man. I'm real. That's why
Joe was real
That's why Josh said he gonna get vengeance on the roommate. He
Okay.
a real stand-up guy.
Bro, if I know who killed Joe, like,
He gonna get back.
it's no way I'm letting that motherfucker just roam the earth freely.
Bro.
He gonna get.
Either I'm gonna snitch on him or I'm gonna do something myself.
I'm not gonna kill a nigga. Cause what the? Without that stop the fire. I'm not gonna kill the nigga.
I might not kill him. I'm definitely, if I don't kill him, I'm gonna snitch on his ass.
Okay.
What the
okay.
fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna snitch.
If a nigga came over here, beat Daniel to a pulp and murdered him, bro, I'm getting get back, bro. I'm finding him and I'm thrashing his mom straight up.
That's not.
That's
That's
disrespectful on a whole different
That's just
level.
not equivalent.
Not even equivalent.
My life fucking a nigga mama.
But
That's
look,
not-
I ain't finished. I'm gonna thrash mom, kill the grandma.
Okay, nigga.
Now we both sad. Now you double sad.
Thrash the nigga mama. Beat the nigga ass.
And kill the
Yeah.
grandma.
How about you thrash the grandma? I feel like
That's sad.
I like the
You a real bad person.
I like the
if you
kiss.
do
When
that.
the dentures fall out.
if a nigga kill your homeboy,
If
he's
a
crossed
nigga
all the
kill one of
boundaries.
your homegirls right now, you gonna get back. If
No.
another,
How does that don't make me any better?
What is
what does she gain from it? What does she gain?
Exactly.
she?
Gain get back.
She may not gain from it, but we may.
Your homegirl man is like, Spree, get her ass, Spree.
No, she's not gonna say that. You just gotta get dressed.
What?
That's
You gotta get
Justice.
oh, better than jail.
Let the justice system handle it.
That shit ain't been working ever. That shit ain't
Shit,
never
broke
worked.
as a motherfucker.
And this just goes back to how evil people can be. I'll tell you, like that girl who her and her boyfriend had an argument, and she said, the man said, "Oh, my mom said I was a disappointment one time," and then she held it in and waited till they got another argument, and she was like, "That's why your mom said you're a disappointment."
There's just some things you don't
That's
say.
why it's just like I don't
It's
care.
evil.
Even if she is my wife, like say we get married and all this stuff, it still might be some things I just never share. Cause if it get brought back up, I don't know what. Nigga, everything might go black, nigga.
Have you ever brought something up like that?
I
Evil
mean,
shit up.
Some evil shit when y'all arguing?
I wouldn't say evil. I just bring up some stuff just to get back sometimes,
Nah,
but not anymore.
get back.
She got to get
But
back.
not
We was
anymore.
wholesome.
Out
Out of all the people.
But not anymore.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I have
Learning.
learned from a healthy relationship that you're not supposed to do that.
Not me though.
One day.
It's just my grandma passed away.
I'm not gonna say that's why your grandma died. I don't do it like
She's
that.
like, my grandma gone. Damn.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I mean, everybody know about the issues my dad got with me. I ain't got issues with that. Nigga.
None.
None. So imagine what are you doing in the situation where
That's why your father said you'll never be nothing.
yeah, that's what your dad said. What? That's why your daddy.
Your
kicks you
dad
out
was
the
right. That's why he.
House. That's why your daddy kicked you out the house. What are you doing in that situation?
He keep over trash.
Joe, has anybody said that to you? Haven't-
Nah, the crazy thing someone said to me, I told him about the time my dad said I was never gonna be nothing, and I was leaving. She was like, leave just like your dad did. First off, he kicked me out. Shut up. It's a difference.
Difference.
That's 10.
I don't know what I do. I've had something like that, not with a relationship with a girl, but like my sister said some crazy shit, nigga.
Luckily, I've never had somebody tell me something like that.
I'm
Like I've never had somebody like bring back what I've told them. In case that shit ever does happen, you know.
Yes.
Oh my.
You incriminating yourself a lot. Right
He want to go to jail.
If I want
to go back. He want to go back. He want to go back.
That was a bad time, damn.
What the fuck?
Fuck this film.
Damn.
Bro, don't tell me that bitch broke.
Nah, that bitch.
That bitch broke.
That bitch ain't broke, baby.
I'm crying. Nigga, I had to pay
Turn
for it.
around. Man, he turned it around. He didn't want to turn it around, bro. But that was
funny, Daniel.
Yes.
I was about to say that was a good joke for the time being, but if this gonna have something to do,
That's a good. He don't give a fuck.
I know.
He
I'm
posted
just
his
saying.
mugshot on TikTok. He doesn't give a fuck.
Prove it.
I just saw it the other day.
Yeah.
It's on
I
Google.
saw it too. I second that.
Come on,
We
nigga.
put it in. No, remember that TikTok me and Jameson and Elizabeth made, and it was to pass the phone.
Damn.
Oh, yeah. How about there was a time I was supposed to be in the yearbook like 3 times. Because Addie was doing a page about junk in my trunk. I literally had the eggs in the car that I threw at the cars in the trunk.
Hey, I was trying to incriminate you,
And
Jay.
Addie was like, I can't post it because that's evidence.
I mean, shit. I mean, she should have because what happened happened.
It was over with.
It's over with now, bro.
No,
Case
it
closed.
wasn't over with because first off, the white boy mama set us up. The white boy mama gave us a bad lawyer. The lawyer waited till the white boy left for the army. And then, once the judge said, we're going to give him this, don't even try to fight it. We're just going to throw the book at him. We're not going to give you jail time, but we're going to give you 40 hours community service. We're going to take an anger management class. We're going to take a shoplifting class. You have to pay $144 every month.
Wait, a shoplifting class?
I had to take a shoplifting class.
For what?
It was like better choices. I'm going to pay, you have to pay $144 every month for a year. Then you have to pay $40 every month for a year. Give me all of that. And she was like, best we can do.
I didn't know all that.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate.
That was a bad lawyer.
You got somebody watching the podcast while we're doing the podcast.
Who?
G Baby.
Shout out G Baby. Man.
Shout out G Bizzle.
Shout out titties. Speaking of G Baby G's a hard working man, but why don't people want to work anymore? Why don't people want to get up and get a job?
These transitions are crazy, nigga. Bravo, nigga.
J.O. Trans be W, bro.
But nigga, nobody want to work because ain't no money to be made, nigga. Not
Bruh,
working no damn 9 to 5.
People feel like the bag's supposed to chase them.
Nigga, no, nigga.
No, there's
That's
no
not
money
how
to be
life
made.
works, bro.
Literally.
There's no money to be made.
Literally, if you don't have a talent like lashes, crocheting, you're an influencer or something, like you do something like a skill like that, nigga.
You have to go out and get it.
Get a regular job, nigga. Either work if you don't plan to go to school, like go get a warehouse job. Like if you graduated with us, and we're a year out of high school now, and you still have you're not doing nothing but sitting on the couch. You're a fucking failure, nigga. Do better.
Damn, a failure is fucking crazy.
Do better, nigga. Have a bruh. Like
We're not gonna name drop today.
I understand what you're saying, but there's
nigga get a job.
there's just from working a 9 to 5, there's not much money.
Yeah.
Unless you going to school and then you get your career, that's a completely different. But fresh out of high school, until you get some type of certification to make guaranteed money, there's no money to be made because inflation is going up. Everything, cars, houses, everything is going up, nigga. You can't afford anything. That's why niggas are starting to just stay home with their mama, nigga. Not because they're bums, because you ain't making no money to move out.
Okay, stay home with your mom. I get it. Stay home, but asking your parents for money is
Now
crazy.
that's
crazy.
If
That is crazy.
now the thing is, it's like a two-edged sword. Because on one hand, you right, ain't no money to be made. You gonna be broke as fuck whether you working or not working. But you can't just be sitting on your mama's couch eating up all her damn food.
You gotta put.
That's a crazy look.
Something, nigga.
Do something, nigga.
I applaud the people that are in school and that also work. I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking like generally, like
Yeah.
because school already it can be tough as it is.
Shout out Domino's.
Shout out Walmart. What are you talking about?
Shout out Food Line.
Nigga, fuck. Ooh. Hey.
They gonna see this shit and fire you. We fucking got him.
We got him.
Nigga, I'm not.
They walk you, bring you into the office. They got the clip. They got the clip paused.
As soon as I walk in,
They got the clip paused. Daniel, did you say this? Clip, please.
Hey, yo, we fucking got him. So Daniel, fuck us, right? Fuck us.
That's how you feel?
You don't. No, fuck you.
I'm editing
Is that the
this
type of guy you are?
This whole part
Is that the type of guy you are?
But with the not working thing, also, like he said, all the prices are going up, but the pay isn't going up. So how you finna pay for stuff making $11 an hour at some job?
And it's the standard of living. They need to raise the standard of living or something down here.
Yeah.
Because they need to like because that's about how much your minimum wage is. Like minimum wage in California is like $15.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And my brother works. He's like he's like coroner. I think he picks up dead bodies.
Oh my gosh.
I think he said he doesn't even get paid by the hour anymore. It's all about the job. So like if he goes pick up like 4 bodies in a day, it's like 5,000 in a day.
Mm-hmm.
He works when he wants. He makes his own hours.
The fuck type of job?
I wouldn't mind doing
It's
that.
bread, though.
I
Gotta respect his hustle. It's
Yeah.
bread.
I respect the hustle. I just me personally. Like,
I wouldn't mind picking up.
I just don't want to pick up.
Yeah.
I'm not picking up nobody grandma off the couch, man. That's just not my thing.
Imagine walking in.
I just walk in,
Cat's licking her face.
nigga, grandma just mouth wide open, flies are coming out.
It's not gonna be that bad.
It depends on how long the body been there. What did it say?
I said, what if you drop the body?
Nigga,
not
you're getting sued.
Imagine the family watch you. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're
You know what they're gonna tell you? They're just gonna point at you.
Nah,
Y'all know what I mean when I say point at you.
Hell! If you laugh, you're a piece of shit. Like, imagine you drop somebody, grandma, and you gotta hold in your lap
Well,
while they're crying.
You're not gonna laugh in the moment. Maybe
He would.
after the.
He would.
He would.
That shit be funny.
He go. This nigga, he's a bad person.
Can you imagine like,
God. Oh,
Damn.
grandma. Oh shit. Y'all bugging, buddy.
Nah, I'm just pointing at him, bro.
That's your boyfriend?
Scoozy didn't know what's going.
my best friend?
Nah, you said.
What did he just say?
He said that's my boyfriend.
Josh, I would never say that, Josh. We got the same mom. That'd be
so
instant.
stressed out.
That'd be instant, Josh. Like,
Oh my god.
Next topic, please.
it's Tommy.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Speaking of relationships, would you stay with a cheater? Like, why do people stay with cheaters?
I wouldn't.
Never stay with
they
a
cheat. It's
cheater.
over with.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I may be an ignorant tank, but I still believe that women, they cheat. They cheat.
They're cheating
It's
different.
emotionally.
Their cheating is different than.
It's cheating different than
No,
a nigga, bro.
now that I've seen different women act like different type of women, bro. Women sometimes just be horny, bro. They will just go out there and be like,
Yeah.
yes, Shady looks good. Damn.
She said, yeah, she's agreeing with
Not
his
me,
statement.
but
Not
I know
me.
some people do.
That shit. Just,
I've been to a party and she's like, God, he look good. Hey, but don't you got a boyfriend?
would you say it's more of like, okay, like my nigga ain't doing right, but I'm not.
I
gonna
say
break
so,
up. What was the percent?
Why are you asking Joe?
Cause he's Mr. Bitches. He knows this.
I don't get issues, bro. Why are y'all on me like this?
All right, Joseph. It's the reason we look at you the way we do, bro. Come on, you ain't gotta. No,
I said
you ain't
it's
gotta
like
hide yourself.
a 60-35.
60-30, so it's 60.
260.
65.
So 65 that girls cheat because like they nigga not acting right.
No, they cheat because they be horny. It's like 35%.
I don't know. It might go 50-50.
I don't know, but I know for niggas, most of the time, niggas be horny.
I'm talking about from experience.
Niggas be horny.
I'm talking about from experience. New Year's night, homeboy was smashing a girl in front of us. You know who? In the car. She got out the car and was like, damn, my boyfriend gonna put me on punishment again.
Punishment?
What do you mean your boyfriend gonna put you on punishment?
Again.
Again? You don't deserve to be out of the house.
Yeah, why are you here right now?
You don't deserve to have a boyfriend. Yo, in that moment, I don't think about snitching, bro. I'm like, man, that nigga
I can't
going
respect
through,
women like that, bro.
that
I'm
nigga
sorry.
going through it.
That-
And the thing is, she didn't even look good. I was like,
she would chop, clapped.
I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
I can't, bro. I can't.
Nigga,
I wouldn't touch
I'm leaving her that instant, bro.
Bro,
as soon as I find that, as soon as I
Yeah.
Ah.
No, see, one time, this was when I was going through it, right?
Mm.
And I was just, I mean, my mom and my dad, they wouldn't let me go to high school because of COVID. But I was like, I gotta go to my college classes. So then I met this boy there, and then we started talking or whatever. And then, like, we started hanging out all the time. And then we were, like, dating, I guess. And then his ex, which was his girlfriend when we met that I didn't know, we were in the same class, too. It was
Shorty
only,
was in
like,
the same
10
class.
people in our class.
Damn.
She was sitting over there, I was here, and he was behind me. And then, after the fact that we started talking, he was like, oh yeah, my ex is in our class. And I was like, oh. And then, like, I'll say a month later, he was like, what would you do if I say I kissed my ex? And I was like, I would leave you. And then that was it. And I was gullible. I just thought it was a hypothetical question. And then, like,
It was a hypothetical
later,
question.
yeah, like a week later, he was like, remember that day? So, yeah, me and my ex had sex that day. And I was like, well, it's over then. And then the next day...
He was bold enough to admit it, though.
Yeah, but I give him...
But that doesn't give him justice.
It don't. I give him his stuff the next day, and he gonna come up to my car crying. Like, are you
Nigga crying is crazy.
Crying is begging.
I mean, at least it was like he felt bad, like it was on his conscience. But nigga, come on. Yeah, like come on, nigga, like
You weren't thinking about it, you were doing it. You
Like,
weren't
I
thinking this
understand if he was
day.
crying and, like, y'all had actually been together for a long time, but crying after you just
And
cheated
it was
on
like
her?
a month. I ain't even know him for more than a month.
a month is crazy. That nigga got issues.
So, man, I know there's so many videos of girls getting caught cheating. Man, no, it's not like that. I swear to God.
Fuck them crocodile tears, nigga. You're done, nigga.
You're through.
All right, man, I forget. Sorry,
Fuck no.
Can't forgive you, sorry.
I would go into a depression, my nigga.
I heard it. You gotta apologize to Candace. Who's Candace?
You're 20.
Oh.
20 years old.
Look at her. Try to downplay me.
That's the signature go-to.
That's the go-to. Ugh.
He did it wrong. He
Man,
did it
it
wrong. He
just-
did it right. He didn't hit right, bro.
Right.
We're not hating on you.
Fuck y'all.
Bro, what about the over amount of things pertaining to sex on the internet? Like, how often do you see something that's like
Every day.
it's about
Fucking
sex?
Twitter.
Every day.
Twitter,
The app. The app.
TikTok, anytime.
I was having me a good ass day. Was you in the group chat where it was like the girls cheering? Basically, it was a video of like these OnlyFans stars, and it was like doing a cheer, and then all of a sudden the girl pulled up her skirt, and it was a fucking dildo, and then they just transitioned. They was all just fucking. I'm like, bro, I was having a great day until I saw
I was
this.
having a perfect day. Why?
Amazing. I wasn't on no type of demon time or nothing, and just ruined my fucking night.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Open Twitter.
Open Twitter. It's literally every day.
Bouncing.
Bounce.
Just bouncing.
Bounce.
Who was we with and they was looking at that shit?
It was Diaz, bro. We opened his phone.
Open up Twitter,
I
just
see open his
bouncing.
phone.
I'm like, damn.
He's like, Jesus.
He's nasty because he's nasty because he follows them. He follows that account.
You're gonna see it regardless though, because when people like it on your followers, like it, bro.
People like worse is when people retweet that shit. I'm like, nigga, come on, my nigga. Like, have some respect.
Y'all and like y'all get caught, bro. Cause y'all be liking.
I'll be
y'all
getting caught
wanna say, we can
red-handed.
See your life.
Like, nigga, did you know that I can see you? That niggas will. You can literally just scroll over to somebody's like.
Next time I catch somebody, bro, I'm gonna screenshot and send it to
That
them.
shit
Bro.
happened with Caleb.
Bro,
Nigga, whole shit was.
my literal favorite pastime is to catch people on Tinder. Like I swipe left, I just keep
That's
swiping.
what I used to do.
I just keep swiping left. I see somebody I know, screenshot it. And then I see somebody I know, screenshot it.
Send him the picture of the dude with the camera, like with his flashing. Got him.
Say cheese.
Got you, man. Like, damn.
See, I would do that, but then I would send it to them, and I'd be like, why are you on Tinder? I'd just be on there.
Yeah, just backshot and just say,
That's
"Why are you
the
doing
goal.
Back in the
that?"
day.
People be like, oh, I'm here, just be here. I just downloaded that.
Mhm.
Nigga,
Ain't
lying.
slick.
He ain't lying. He ain't slick.
You use Tinder? Y'all niggas use Tinder?
I don't.
I believe dating apps like that don't work for people of color, bro. 'Cause I be hearing about my white friends be like, yeah, bro, I got so much tail off of Tinder. I'd be like, first off, is she an animal, nigga? Like, is she a horse? Like,
Nigga.
I only used it for a little bit when I first turned 18. So
I haven't even downloaded it ever.
I don't know. Just in my mind, I just look at like, bro, if you use Tinder, like you're on the same level as like an incel to me, nigga. Like, I'm sorry, like, why can't you just go outside and talk to somebody?
you
nigga?
don't want to be inside.
Nigga, but I've gone outside and had conversations, nigga.
Think about that. Daniel's not gonna meet a girl in person. He's gonna meet him on Twitter. He's gonna meet him on Instagram.
I said, I'm talking.
That's where it first starts sometimes.
Oh,
like,
that's what. So what? A lot of the girls that
You've seen me go up and talk to a girl.
I have, but you're also fucking Klay Thompson in the motherfucking DMs. All you do is goddamn shoot.
But they live more than an hour away. I don't text them back.
nigga.
Oh, I live in Augusta.
Joe used to live in Augusta.
You literally was talking about a girl. That girl that you said threw that shit back in your face. You said she lived like more than an hour away. And you was talking to her consistently, nigga.
What are you talking about?
We was just talking about 15 minutes ago.
Talking about A?
When the girl was like, oh, yo, you just like your daddy or some shit.
You took.
I don't know her name.
It wasn't her.
Either way, he was talking to a girl that lived more than a few hours away. And he be trying to come on to meet Paul.
D. It was D. God, that.
You didn't get it. You didn't get it.
I don't think she knows.
Fuck you.
It was Candace.
I be hearing the name Candace, but I don't know who she is.
Why you have a straight face? Don't you find that funny?
Nah, we're gonna move on.
Yeah, we're gonna move on.
Wait. I wanted to say something. So, do y'all think a good relationship can start from the DMs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I guess.
It just depends. Like, say it start from the DM and then it moves to real life.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that can clearly work. But if it's strictly like long distance, I do think that you can. You just gotta have some trust.
Where did yours start from?
The DMs. But that was because it was an indirect shot, though. Because he was just like, I'm a photographer, and I can take pictures for your business. You look like you got the same vibe
That's
as me.
smooth as hell.
And I was
That
like,
nigga.
I'm about to use that when I start taking pictures, Joe. That was smooth as fuck.
That's a smooth nigga.
He give my credit. I give him my credit, bro.
and yeah, it was like, I had like 3 people lined up, and I was like, I'll choose this one.
Wow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well,
Every time I heard
it, it's because of the qualifications.
It wasn't eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
It wasn't.
She has to say that for the record.
Yeah, just because I know you're gonna be watching this.
It wasn't any, meeny, miny,
It
mo.
wasn't.
It wasn't eeny, meeny, mo.
I'll be so sad if I found out I was an eeny, meeny, miny, mo choice.
If I was
Right.
out of 3 people.
Have you seen
But then that gives you confidence, because like
Yeah,
you had
you
3
were the
options
best
and you were the
one.
best one. I did something right.
So as far as I can tell, people don't like it when they talk about options. I hear all the time, "Oh, if I'm an option, don't pick me." Do you hear that?
I hear it. If I'm an option, don't pick me. But I always hear girls say you got to keep your options open. Like niggas want to be number 1, but don't want to fight for the spot.
I refuse to fight for my damn spot.
Especially with guys, though, you don't know who's gonna be good or not.
But yeah, but with the girls, when girls say that, I understand where they're coming from. You go out and date more people to see what you like.
Yeah.
You don't just want to focus on one person the whole time.
But they would literally like say if you would say you in a situation, you got shorty 1, shorty 2, shorty 3, and you trying to fill them all out. In that situation, they'll be like, "Oh, you treat me as an option. Don't pick me. I don't want to be chosen."
Don't be
I don't
chosen,
really
bitch.
think. I don't really think there's an issue with having options like that. It's just you got to be like upfront, like, okay, don't lead the other 2 on while you taking one seriously. But ain't nothing wrong with having options, in my opinion.
Yeah, for me, it's like I wasn't really full on talking to all 3 of them. It was just like they were all interested. So I was just seeing who I can actually have a conversation with. And most guys these days, they can't even have a conversation.
She was scouting. The scout report. She
I
drafted.
was just dipping my toe in to
Have a
see
conversation.
if it's working.
What's the second pick?
Oh, what's your
Alright, bro.
What's your favorite color?
7?
How many bodies you got?
No,
What's your sign?
the favorite nigga? I hate that question every time I get asked. I'm like, bro, leave me alone, bro. Like, I'm not into that, bro. Get out my face.
Then you
I
already.
literally have Gemini tatted on the side of my leg, and I wear shorts all the time. What's your sign? Aquarius. Oh, you act like one. Yeah, totally.
Fucking.
It's on the side of my leg.
I mean, honestly though,
I'm a walking advertisement.
if I were to believe in astrology, you do act like a Gemini.
It's a goddamn lie.
They say those
They lie, cheat, manipulate.
So hey, what's it called, Gemini? Kanye and Kendrick are Geminis. Do you act like either one of them niggas? No.
Joe, that's like Kanye.
I'm a musical genius.
Joyce like
Shut the
Kanye.
fuck up.
Me and Kanye best friends.
Alright, nigga. You don't act like either one of them niggas, but they so called was to be like a just something that you are like, nigga. No, nigga.
No, we have similar traits.
That shit's some everybody
where
has
do those
similar
traits
traits.
come
We're
from?
human, my nigga.
That's right.
Because you're a Gemini.
Totally.
Face ass.
You got that evil eye on your neck, so.
Yeah, it's been knocking off my friends. If it stares at you for too long, you're next. That bitch watching you, dang. Bitch watching you. Look, don't
You gotta stare at that bitch.
don't look at his eyes, damn.
Draw a little at it for 5 seconds and ain't do shit.
Nigga.
You might die, Josh.
Snatch your chain.
Fuck that evil eye, nigga.
Snatch your chain,
bro,
shorty.
bro, you know what's crazy, bro? When I first got this, right? When I first got this, I had a homeboy. We went to a party, and these girls were like, and the girls were looking at my chain. And like, oh, I love it. And then he was like, I don't know, bro. This shit is kind of whack. You need to get a different one. He said, you need something bigger. You need something bigger. I can't do the little rope. He needs something bigger. And then another girl came over and said, I love your chain. And he was like, I don't know.
Dirty
That's
Mackin.
evil
Dirty
eye.
Mackin.
That evil I
Dirty
was
Mackin.
watching. It was letting me know.
Nah, it's Dirty Mackin.
That is dirty, Megan.
Shorty's love the necklace. The dude was like, nah, bro, you can't have that on.
That shit whack. I ain't fucking.
I ain't fucking-
Dirty
if I was-
Mackin.
If me, I would have something real and got it bigger.
Jealousy.
Niggas do be dicking. You just gotta. You don't need no evil eye, nigga. You just use your own two
You
eyes.
your own
nigga.
eyes, yeah. I was about to say.
That definitely, the digging, it definitely goes back to how it's okay to hate more than it is to be overly supportive. Because if you, right, hey man, you fine as fuck, bro. I love your shit. Digging's crazy.
I said something about Kanye. I said he's like one of the most influential people ever. This, that, and the third. Why you on that nigga dick, bro? You always on that nigga dick, like nigga.
Bro, we was at the Peach Jam. We was watching Jared. Anytime Jared was squad, I'd be like, good shit. Like you know, you cheer on like a team. Joe, anytime I say that shit, yo, the Dicky is crazy.
Like, bro, there's nothing wrong with
Like he going to Duke, bro. That's why.
Bro, the amount of people in the stand that were like,
Nah,
they were
yeah.
like, oh, I love you, Rob.
I already know your name, bro.
It's crazy.
Did you say you was like sitting right next to somebody's family? And
We were
you said
sitting next
some
to,
random shit?
I told this motherfucker we sat next to Penny Hardaway's son, and he didn't say he didn't care.
I didn't care about Penny Hardaway's son.
I know you talking about Jared family.
I didn't care about Jared family. We were sitting next to the nigga, Brady Dunlap mom.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
his people. I don't know. If Brady missed, I was like, damn, nigga ass.
Everybody looked at you.
Family goes, do better.
I had to whoop your ass after the game.
So
You
he'll
talk
be
to the family.
he'll be on you now. They'll be like, Brady, oh my god, I love your crochet. I love it.
No, see, since the other day, whenever Des posted my thing, now I get all these people DMing me, and they be reposting my stuff and all that, and I'm like,
They weren't
y'all ain't
OG.
never
Why
did
wasn't
that.
you doing this before
Yeah.
a famous
And
person
then they
did
gonna
that
start
shit?
following me too. I'm like, I've been reposting my stuff on my main page, so y'all already know about it, but now y'all want to follow me.
Yeah, that's how it always.
That's
is.
hatred. That's jealousy, in my opinion.
It's not jealousy.
Nah, because you see somebody doing good, so you start following them for the clout.
That's not
It's
jealousy.
jealousy.
That's
Well,
just trying to
yeah, it's not jealousy.
I think it's
right,
jealousy.
Jealousy is like when they want something that isn't rightfully theirs. So let's
It's like
say-
when you hating because of what
yeah,
happened.
if she say they reposted it, but was like reposting, oh yeah, she whack, she didn't deserve
Yeah.
to have this person, like stuff like that. That's jealousy.
Reposted and be like with a backhanded comment. I love it, but it could have been a little better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like nigga, that's crazy.
I love it, but I could have did that type shit.
But it's
Exactly.
more like you trying to get clout.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
TikTok
That's
ain't
not
jealousy.
the
though.
same thing.
Jealousy is kind of like clout, though. Like, no, well,
We get what you're saying.
no,
I get what you're saying. You got
want to
your
be,
words
you
mixed
want to be like this other person. So you want the clout. Want to be like somebody else is kind of being
It's
jealous,
it's
isn't it?
being fake more than being jealous. Because it's like you only supporting now that you see other people.
You ever had someone be like, it can't be that hard, and they try it, and it's like, that shit is hard.
No,
No.
bro.
Oh, I got another. It's not really a conspiracy theory. It's a theory, right? The quantum immortality theory. So what it is, like, anytime you go into a near-death experience, it happens, but there's a break in time where they put you in a reality where it didn't happen, and there's another person where it does happen to. So, and you'll be immortal forever. Because no matter every time you get into a near-death situation, there's just break in time, you'll become another person. Well, you'll be the same person, just in a different time period. Or, like, different universe.
You've been watching too much Marvel, man.
Joe, what
Maybe
the
get-
fuck?
That was too much for my head.
You watch too much
Getting into
TikTok.
the multiverse and all that shit, but you've been watching
Too much TikTok.
Man, Tyler could have died, man.
Have you had a near-death experience?
See, a near-death experience is when you like.
I know what it is, Josh.
Not falling out that car. I don't think was a near-death experience.
Bro, I could have hit my head and that shit could have cracked.
Yeah.
Could have. A near-death experience when it's literally when you're on your death, but you finna die and you come back to life.
No, that's not what
That's
it is.
What is it then?
That's beating death. I would say that's beating death.
What is it?
Near-death experience is just any situation where you could have died.
I just could have.
Mine was, I was like a little ass kid. Like, I was sick as fuck. I had the flu. I had the flu and I had pneumonia at the same time.
Immune system.
Fuck you, nigga. And I went to the doctor's office and I was like getting lightheaded and shit because I couldn't breathe. Like I was trying to walk into the emergency room. I literally couldn't breathe. That's a near-death experience.
It's right here. An unusual experience taking place on the brink of death and reaccounted by a person after recovery. Typically an out-of-body experience or a vision of a tunnel of light.
I don't think you gotta be
I
that.
thought I was
I don't think I be that close.
I
Yeah.
was like, you ain't gotta like.
But I'm saying that's a near-death
Death here,
experience.
you're here. No, near death experience like death here.
What yours is, you almost died. You could have died.
I could've-
That's what it is. That's not a near-death
I wasn't
experience.
seeing
That's
no
not a
light.
near-death experience.
I could have died, Josh.
You could have died. That's what it is. You could have died. The near-death experience meaning is not what you're saying.
That was a possibility.
He was near
of
dying.
You dying so
He was
you-
near
I was
dying.
near dying.
Near
You
death.
could no. You weren't near dying. You could have died.
Josh, I couldn't breathe.
You could have died, but you came back to life. Didn't
But
you?
he couldn't.
I never
breathe.
went to sleep.
You said you stopped breathing.
I didn't stop breathing. I could have, cause nigga.
You could have.
So
But if he didn't
what?
breathe, he
There's a
would've
difference between
died.
actually dying and come back to life than
That's
fucking
not-
could have
that's
died.
resurrection. Yeah, that's resurrection.
Y'all see
Like Jesus now. Like,
y'all see this definition.
That's
Y'all
not what
heard
the
this
definition
definition.
said, though.
not every definition is like.
That's not what it said. It's right here.
What is
An
it?
unusual experience taking place on the brink of death and reaccounted
An
by a
out-of-body
person
experience.
after recovery.
It says
typically,
typically. It does
not all the
that
time.
doesn't mean there has to be an outer body experience.
It's saying
I fell out that car. I thought I was gonna die, Josh. I thought it was a ball game.
I was like, nigga, I was walking to the emergency room and nigga, shit was getting black. I thought it was a wrap. That's a near-death experience.
Okay, you just saying shit was getting black. That is a near-death experience because you were blacking out,
I'm
Daniel.
telling you. I'm
You
telling
didn't
you.
say that part. You said I could have stopped breathing.
he said he couldn't breathe.
He said he, but when I say he couldn't breathe, he said he could have stopped breathing. But you
He
ugly
could
as
have not
fuck.
been able to breathe again.
Joe, what do you got going on, bro?
Nigga tweaking.
I would say my close to death experience could have been whenever I was like 3 years old or 2, and I stuck my hand in the treadmill when my mom was on the phone. So it's like you can see how big my bones were when it happened, and they had.
Wait, are those
ripped me-
marks?
Yeah, they're little bones.
Oh.
Wait, what? Them. Oh, okay. That's
yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if I was that young, I mean, I could have bled out. I guess. Put my whole hand to a treadmill.
Almost drowned.
Nah, remember when?
That's a near-death experience.
Remember when I told you about the dude? My mom took me to go see her friend, and we had a kid that was same age. He was autistic though,
Yeah.
but he pushed me into the pond.
That's a near-death experience.
Yeah, I could have died. I never did
Yeah.
on this one.
Oh, I do have one then. So last year I went canoeing with Kyle, and I can't swim, and we were taking pictures, and I was standing up, and then the thing tipped over, and
Trying
I
to get
fell
the
in the
perfect
water.
shot.
Oh my
I
God.
fell in the water. Then he had to pull me up because I didn't know how to swim. And
So
yeah,
did you learn how to swim after that?
I still don't know how
Oh
to,
my-
but I
she-
want
She learned
to.
her lesson. She learned her
I'm
lesson.
gonna learn. This
All you gotta do
year.
is jump in the deep end and
Uh-uh.
survival instincts tell you to swim
I'm
up.
too old to do that. Maybe when I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to ride
But
no
not
bike.
now.
Oh, yeah, Josh-
That's worse.
Josh
I'm not
knows how
a
to
rider
ride a
That's worse.
I
Josh
fell off the
every-
bike one time, like fuck that.
Bro, I was talking to my mom, and my mom was like, and I was trying to tell her, like, we were just talking about all the bad things. Get the counters ready. We were talking about all the bad things my dad has done.
Like
11.
10, 11.
And she was like, yeah, he doesn't even act like a father. Like, you know what? He doesn't act like a father. He had his friend teach me how to ride a bike. I had a bike, and he was going to show me how to ride a bike, and he said, I ain't got time for this. Hey, such and such, go show him how to ride a bike.
Dang.
I didn't learn how
Sorry,
to ride a
Joey.
bike, though. Shout out.
I don't know how to
I
ride
don't
a
know
bike.
if
You just gotta fall on your ass a couple times, my nigga.
Hell no, Josh.
You was a training
We're gonna get you
wheel.
some training wheels.
A 20-year-old on training wheels is crazy.
Crazy.
It's not Josh.
That's crazy
But
as
how you
fuck.
do it, you get it done.
When my kids ask me how to ride a bike, I'm gonna say, go talk to your mama, bro.
We just gotta let Bree drown.
Bro, if you can,
Oh my god.
if you can play basketball, nigga, you can ride a bike, nigga.
You just gotta have some balance.
It's not the same, but nigga, you learn.
Hey.
You had to start from literally nothing. You had to learn.
Nah.
Okay, if you
I
can
was like
swim,
that from Josh.
if you can swim, you know you can ride a bike. It's not hard to learn.
It's not hard to learn. Exactly.
It's hard to learn
You can
how
ride
to
a bike,
swim.
you can swim.
It's
Exactly.
not hard. It's hard to learn how to swim.
How?
I can't even float.
It's just your
The
nerves.
amount of times people have tried to help me swim.
It's
All you
just-
gotta do is
it's-
kick your feet underwater, and you'll stay afloat.
But I literally,
She
when I
kicked, like,
kick my
literal
feet,
kicks.
I can't even stay
Like,
up. My
literal
legs
kicks.
don't stay
You gotta move your
up.
arms too.
It's,
Well, if I can't even get my legs
like
up.
she said,
It is a
earlier,
mental
if you
state.
believe it,
Not like
it'll happen.
no, like when you believe in something, that shit is so real. Because now I have thalassophobia now, because I got in my own head about big bodies of water. Now I can, if I can't see the bottom, I will flip. the
Yeah,
fuck
I ain't gonna
out.
lie.
And you-
When we went on
would
spring
you-
break, Joe, I wasn't fucking with that water. I couldn't
You
see
like I was
nothing.
swimming in that moment. You think
I don't understand what happened. I just black out, bro. I just get so fucking scared. I think something.
Yeah, it's just the fear overcame.
Like now, when I go to the beach, bro, I can't touch the bottom.
I can't
If I
even-
can't touch the bottom, then I shit myself.
Like, if it-
As soon as it gets to the point where I start to float,
you just go right back.
push back, like automatically push back.
I can't see what's in that water. What the fuck is under me?
That's why I don't go to like the ocean. I used to get in the ocean, but I was like, fuck that. There's sharks
I
and
can't,
shit
bro.
Like that.
As you grow, you will drift away from certain friends, but like I don't know how to put it. I just put it like that.
What is it?
Like is it a bad thing to as you grow, you starting to drift away from your friends?
No, because
Bad thing.
some friends you have along the way are gonna be set on one mindset, and you're gonna be on a whole different mindset. You're supposed to be surrounded by people that have the same type of mindset that you have.
Mhm.
So when you get to the point where they're on some completely other shit, it's like, bro, we can still, you know what I'm saying, acquainted.
Still be cordial,
But I can't hang out with you no more,
it's
bro.
not the same. I had to learn that like a little young because I was in 6th grade and I moved schools, and I was like mad as fuck. I wasn't gonna be able to see my friends anymore. And then we got back to high school, and it was like, damn, none of these niggas really talk to me. So it was like, I had to accept the fact that, you know, the love is still gonna be there, but it's just never gonna be that.
That's how it was for
And
me
it's not a bad thing for that to happen.
from elementary school to middle school.
Yeah,
'Cause we went to Mill Creek. And, you know, basically, a lot of the Mill Creek kids went to Langston. Me and Joe went to William James.
Yeah.
That was my only friend for like most of 6th grade.
Yeah.
But then I think it was like 8th grade. Me and Janiyah were real good friends in elementary school. And then when we went to middle school, we didn't talk. Then 8th grade, we saw each other at a basketball game. Then from high school, like, best of friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a lot of people. I went to Langston Chapter Elementary, then middle school,
Yeah.
and high school. So it's really, I was around the same people my whole life. But then it's like, a lot of those were like school friends. So I
I
only
say
really
that all
talk
the
to them
time.
at school.
Yeah.
And it's like the real ones are the people who either one, I have stuff in common with, or we have the same like mindset, because I'm not going to talk to somebody just because I've known you for forever
Yeah.
and we were school friends, but like we don't have anything really in common, and you're not helping me grow, I'm not helping you grow or anything. So
Do you think you gotta cut people off if they're not like necessarily being like beneficial? Not saying that they're being negatives, but they're like neutral in your growth and
I
development.
feel like if
You don't necessarily have to fully cut them off,
Yeah.
but just that type of bond you had with them, you can still be acquainted with them. Like if you see them, dap them up, just keep on going about your day.
Because I see a lot of people who talk like in it's like almost like elitist, like, oh, you need to have your own side hustle, you need to be doing this, that, and the third, or I can't fuck with you. It's like that's not really
yeah.
what you like. You have your friend because that's someone you fuck with like that. Like you, my nigga. We have things in common. You, my homeboy. You don't necessarily need to be on this same type of. Oh, we finna build an empire doing
Well,
this.
yeah.
That,
But the thing is, when you have friends that have the same mindset that you have, y'all are gonna share ideas together that'll be able to grow each other.
yeah. What I
I think it's like you can have friends who are like that, but at the same time, just because your homeboy want to have a regular job and he don't want to do content and don't want to do all these this, that, and that third, like you ain't gotta look at him a certain way and be like, oh yeah, you're bad for me just because he wants to do the normal thing.
Well, yeah, it's just like if your friend is a bum.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Like,
if you ain't doing shit with your life, nigga.
And then it's not like I intentionally cut them off. It's just like I reply less and less, and then it's just like none for a few times.
I got this one homeboy. I told him to get a job. Nigga don't want to talk to me no more.
Oh my
Nigga, it's all love. Nigga, call me.
You trying to help?
He's in the group chat.
No, he's not.
Not the big.
He's in another group chat.
He's in a different.
Oh, you talking about somebody completely different?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Special K.
That's why I kind of can relate to like
Nah, I be on Special K ass, bro.
like y'all too. Like Joe, I've known all my life, but he also has goals for himself to get to where he wants to go. You have goals for yourself. You want to get to like my friends in Atlanta, like Garrison and them. Like me and G trying to work in the same type of industry. So of course, like that's probably one of my closest friends that I have because we're both trying to get to the same goal.
Yeah.
That's why I think like people that don't really benefit you. Well, I wouldn't say benefit you, but don't have the same way of thinking that you have.
Yeah, just because you don't necessarily bring something to the table, doesn't mean we can hang out, but it's gonna be on my time. Like, I'm gonna have to make time for you.
It's just you're not gonna be my closest friend.
Yeah,
but we can still hang out.
Still chill.
But even me, like my nigga Carlton, that nigga, he in the military, like still love the nigga to death. Think the world of that nigga. That's never gonna change. Even though he, like I said, like he's living like not a normal life, but he already chose what he's gonna be in. And I decided I want to create content and do things of that nature. It's never gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be talking to him less because he's doing anything like that.
But that's just the respect of the hustle. Like he found his hustle that he wanted to do. You found your hustle that you want to do. It's still all love. It's just not gonna be able to talk as much because your hustle gets in the way of time.
Yeah.
That's true.
I got to do no military, boy. That nigga bold.
That nigga
Nah, but no cat, no from. All the way up until like sophomore year, I was dead set on being a Marine. Like I was gonna be a Marine no matter what. I was like, I'm gonna be a Marine. I'm gonna help the country any way I can. And then I started to realize, yo, these niggas do not give a fuck about me.
They don't.
And it took you to sophomore year?
Bro, I was trying to look past everything. I was like, the military is where it's at. I'm gonna get free college. I'm gonna become stronger, bigger, faster. I was like, I'm gonna be him.
I mean, you'll get a lot of benefits because both of my parents, they're veterans, so like we get benefits from that too. Even your children do, but it's like that's a last resort.
Yeah.
That's like my backup plan.
Yeah, I gotta be down on my dick.
Yeah.
Nothing working.
We talked about that.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna be a cop. If shit goes south, I'll join the police
I
force.
ain't gonna be no damn cop.
I'm gonna get all the dirty cops. I'm gonna get.
Thing is, my dad and my dad and my brother were in the army. I just can't do that shit.
Snuff you out, nigga.
Just can't.
The bad cops will snuff out the good cop, nigga. I'm telling you, they'll throw you under the bus.
You know, I'm hitting with this right here. No pistol, nigga. It's ball.
I felt threatened. I'm sorry. I was scared for my life.
Oh my god.
I'm scared for my life. Childish Gambino. Oh shit.
Oh shit, the black man with a gun, get him.
Oh my god.
Hey yo.
He saw the video, was like, how your gun sound? Stop resisting! Stop resisting! Oh shit. Oh my god. Well, that's everything.
That's the last
That was a
topic.
W episode, bro.
W
That was
episode.
a great episode.
Love having you on, Bree.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome.
For sure.
Shout everything you're doing out right now. Shout it out.
So I got some more YouTube videos coming out. It's not gonna be just crochet stuff. So tap in. It's gonna be some traveling vlogs and stuff. September going to Hawaii, so tune in for that one right there.
Yes, sir.
Liz.
What did we say? They need to say. Type in the comment section.
Jeremy.
I think Jeremy.
Shout
out Jeremy for making me, for giving me all these issues. Yeah. You're the one.
You made him who he is today.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
If you made it today, go ahead and type with Jeremy in the comment section. Thank each and every one of y'all for showing support. Once again, by the time this episode come out, we may already be at 100 subs. But if we're not, we're trying to get to 100 subs because we got a
We
very,
need like
very
8 more. Not gonna lie.
8 more.
Last time I checked, it was like 92.
Oh my, hey nigga, it might be next pod, nigga. At 100 subs, we gonna have something real special. Should we just drop the 100 subs? Like
we should do it.
Just drop.
We should do it. Not the next recording session, but the one after that.
All right, bet. 100 subs. Got something real special for y'all. I feel like y'all gonna enjoy that.
Very much.
But with that being said, I don't have anything else that I will have to say.
Anything, Josh?
Nah, man, just keep showing love and support that you always do, man.
Yes,
Definitely. It's your boy Skinny Penis, and we're out.
What the fuck? This nigga is insane.